You ever stop and think about the invisible world that's all around us all the time? I mean, these invisible forces that are literally powering pretty much everything we do. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on that hidden infrastructure, wireless networking. Just take a quick look at this. You've got your phone, your laptop, your TV, your smartwatch. How many of these things basically run your life on a daily basis? It's probably a lot, right? And, they all share one critical, invisible secret. That's it. Every single one of them is relying on the unseen world of wireless networking to talk to each other and to connect out to the rest of the world. So in this explainer, we're going to peel back those layers, starting with the network that is literally closest to you. And that is your own personal tech bubble. The one that follows you from your desk to your car to the gym, connecting all the little gadgets you carry around. And of course, we are talking about Bluetooth. Really, the whole point of Bluetooth is short-range convenience. It's the tech that cuts the cord, between your phone and your earbuds or your laptop and your mouse. It just creates this little personal network for all the stuff that's pretty much always within arm's reach of you. All right, so now let's expand that bubble. We're going to go from just your personal space to your whole house or your entire office. And for that, we need something with a little more juice, a little more range. And that's where Wi-Fi comes in. Wi-Fi can feel like pure magic, but it's really a team effort between three key pieces of hardware. First, you've got the router. Think of it like the brain, or maybe the air traffic controller for your network, telling all your data exactly where to go. Then you've got access points, or APs. These are basically signal boosters, making sure that Wi-Fi signal reaches every nook and cranny. And finally, you have the wireless adapters inside all your devices, and they're like the translators, turning digital information into radio signals that just fly through the air. Now check this out, because this is where things get really wild. Back in the day, we were thrilled to get 11 megabits per second. Today, with Wi-Fi 6, we're talking about a theoretical top speed of 9.6 gigabits per second. That is nearly 1,000 times faster. It's absolutely insane. And that incredible jump is why your whole family can be streaming 4K movies and gaming online and be on video calls all at once without anything buffering.
Okay, so we've gone from your body to your house, and now it's time to zoom out. And I mean way, way out. Let's talk about the technologies that don't just connect buildings, they connect entire continents. This is the world of cellular and satellite networks.
So, cellular versus satellite. What's the difference? Well, think of it this way. Cellular, with all its generations, 3G, 4G, and now super fast 5G, that's built for being on the move. It's for cities, for highways, for keeping your phone online when you're out and about. Satellite, on the other hand, is the ultimate off-road vehicle. It's for all the places where you just can't run a physical cable. I mean, seriously, think about a research station in Antarctica or a cargo ship in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There are no cables there. That's where satellite becomes an absolute lifeline, beaming an internet connection down from space to literally any point on the globe. It's the only way to achieve truly global communication. Okay. So you take these layers, you've got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, cellular, and satellite, and you stock them all together. What you get is something that does way more than just connect our gadgets. It has fundamentally created a new reality. It's changed everything about how we live and work. I mean, look at our homes. They're not just physical structures anymore. They're becoming these responsive environments. Because of Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, you can ask your lights to turn on, you can check if you locked the front door from your office. This whole idea of the Internet of Things, or IoT, is just this massive network of everyday objects, and it's turning our homes into something smart. And what about the cloud? Services like Google Drive or iCloud. The real magic there isn't just that your files are stored online. The magic is that this constant wireless connection means you can start writing a document on your laptop, snap a picture with your phone and drop it in, and then finish it on your tablet from the couch. It just works. Everything is always in sync everywhere. And let's be honest, the huge shift to remote work and online learning that we've all lived through, it would have been completely impossible without solid, reliable wireless networks. Every single Zoom call, every secure VPN connection back to the office, every shared Google Doc, it's all riding on this invisible wireless foundation. And the impact on healthcare is, it's nothing short of life-changing. We have wireless medical devices that can monitor a patient's vital signs 24/7 and alert a doctor before a crisis even happens. Doctors can now meet with patients hundreds of miles away through telemedicine. It's making healthcare faster, more proactive, and way more accessible.
So, we've built this incredible world that basically runs on invisible waves of data. It's amazing. But it also brings up a pretty huge question about security. And of course, it gets us wondering, what's coming next? Because the future is coming up fast.
So here's the million-dollar question, right? If all of our most important information, our bank accounts, our private conversations, our work, is all just flying through the air, how in the world do we know that it's safe? And look, the threats are definitely real. Attackers can set up fake Wi-Fi hotspots. They actually call them evil twins that look exactly like the real one at your local coffee shop, just hoping you'll log in so they can steal your password. They can try to literally sniff your data out of the air. It sounds a little scary, and yeah, it can be.
But here is the good news. For every sneaky threat out there, there's a really smart defense. Modern security protocols like WPA3 basically just scramble all of your data into unreadable nonsense for anyone who might be snooping. And tools like VPNs, virtual private networks, create your own private encrypted tunnel through the internet, making you practically invisible, even on a sketchy public Wi-Fi network.
So as the security gets stronger, the speed is also about to take a massive leap forward. If you thought Wi-Fi 6 was fast, just get ready. The next generation, Wi-Fi 7, is projected to hit speeds up to 46 gigabits per second. I mean, what do you even do with that kind of speed? You could download several 4K movies in a single second. It's mind-boggling.
And that's just Wi-Fi. On the cellular side of things, the world is already getting ready for 6G. We're talking about response times so quick, they're virtually instant. We're talking about AI-powered networks that can actually manage themselves. This is the stuff that will make truly immersive augmented reality and even remote surgery possible. It's the stuff of science fiction, and it's just around the corner.
Which really brings us to the final thought. We spent decades building this incredible, invisible foundation. Our connections are now becoming instantaneous, and they're becoming available everywhere. So the only real question left to ask is, with this kind of unbelievable power at our fingertips, what are we going to build next?